I'm actually low-key beginning to fuck with Drake. I know I've been on like the Drake stand-up, but he's kind of chill. Like he's a girl's girl. Like he's wait, no. Okay, in some sense. No, wait.
So Casper had the strongest squad.
Yeah,
well,
you could say so.
In terms of
who
visually,
he knows, yeah.
Nah, Casper had the strongest
it sounds like he had the strongest. Who was on AKA side?
Casper had the strongest
numbers. Kanye West has found your beats. He wants to come.
Yes, good one.
To your session now, right? And he's like, "Listen, bro, I'm gonna let the Jews have it with this one. Hey,
nah."
You're saying no.
Kanye West himself.
I'm saying no.
Kanye literally DM'd.
I'm saying no.
He got your number.
I just did what I did in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And now all these things are happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
people
couldn't be more
grateful for that
Wow.
opportunity.
Old voices, new faces.
Old voices, new faces. I don't know if any of you guys can recognize one of the people's voice here that's here right now.
We'll let you guess who it is. I will say, yo, Grim, bro, we miss you, dog. Yeah, that intro was rough.
Hey, yo.
I'll do it. My name is GRIMM to the G to the I to the M. Period. Benzella, boys. Let's go. And today we have a special guest on the left of me. We got
Hopemasta. Damn, shout out to Kiara because
the favorite host.
Yeah, she's my favorite host because she's the only one who came through. Shout out.
The chosen one.
She's the chosen one.
Fulfilling the prophecy.
For real. Yeah, it's your boy Hopemasta. Shout out to That Loud Podcast. Shout out to Plustwoseven. We out here, man.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I got
editorial to my left.
Period.
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Do you need a job?
Hey yo.
The word, like that.
Yeah, he's putting in the bid. Yo, it's editorial. I had to make sure, we had enough beautiful faces on screen today. Kiki was a bit concerned about doing this by herself. So.
No, I could do it by myself. I was just worried about the rest of you guys because you guys always leave hate comments for me in the comments.
Okay, no.
I've always believed in you.
So I'm here for balance. But shout out, yeah, here you go. Now here's the face reveal. Haha, here you go. Yeah. We've all done face. It. I protested against this, but here we are.
Word up.
Wait, so now do I have to ask the questions?
Yeah, Kiki, you're the host, bro.
Yeah. This is your moment.
Shit, guys.
No, look.
I thought this was the drunk podcast where we just didn't get drunk.
So now you're looking through your notes.
I mean, we were having amazing
I do have notes, guys. Please just give me a second.
Shout out.
Now we got you.
Yo, now do I eat your heart out, bro?
You actually kind of dressed a little bit like Nadwa today.
Like Nadwa. Oh, yes.
Yo, I like your outfit, by the way.
Thank you so much.
It's pretty nice.
Okay, yeah. I know where to start. I'm the Grimmer of the day. So, I see that you're a producer, right?
Yeah.
But I saw you were also rapping on social media.
Yeah.
How did you do that? Or was that like a thing that you always wanted to do?
It's crazy. I actually, when I was younger, what I wanted to do first was rapping. And then, I don't know if you know, but I've got an older brother. His name is Mr. Instro.
Shout out.
And,
yes, I know Instro.
Like, I used to share a bedroom with him, right? And he turned our bedroom into the studio. And so basically, all the rappers would come through to my house. And they would record.
How old are you at this time?
Guys, like these old age questions.
It's
can
crazy.
You make a rule?
From birth.
This is high school.
No. When I was born, I came through to my house, and then I shared a bedroom with my brother, and my brother.
When you were born,
No. Listen. I was just saying, when I was born, my brother was 10. But when he went to high school, he was 14. And I was like,
still getting conscious, becoming conscious. So you've been knowing this.
Yeah, still becoming conscious. And then when he was in high school, he then found a love for music and music production. And then he turned our room into the studio. Then as high school friends would come to my place and they would start rapping, and
wow.
we would have studio sessions at our house, right?
Yeah.
So cool. That's where it started from. Like I would literally idolize and see my brother at work, you know, producing for all these guys. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be one of these rappers.
yeah.
One time.
I think that's always like a thing with like little siblings. You always look up to your older, because like I have a little sister, guys. So I'm someone's older sister out there. It's so crazy. But like, she basically stole my personality. Like my old music taste, like I put her onto like a lot of the stuff.
I
So
bet
she's like,
that's how he feels.
yeah, like he's like, this nigga, this
I made
nigga.
this little nigga.
I won't lie, cause like there was one time his friends came over. They had a session, and then when they left, I just continued to be on his laptop.
Wow.
No, it wasn't a laptop; it was a desktop. Like
Yeah. Back in the days.
Back in the day. So like I continued to make a beat on his desktop, and then he came through, and I was in the act, and he was like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Yo,
and I'm like,
nigga.
"Oh, sorry." He's like, "No, play that shit. Play it." And then I played it for him, and he was like, "Damn."
Wait, so you learned through watching?
Yeah, I learned through watching.
Oh, dope.
And he was like, no, that's dope. That's dope. Like, keep going. Like,
At
and
least he
then I
encouraged you.
asked him for permission, and I was like, yo, can I actually make beats when you're gone and when you're not busy? And he was like, yo, it's fine. You can do it. And then that's where the love for it comes.
Can we ask what is he doing now, by the way?
Yeah. Right
Nothing to do
now,
with music, then.
he's studying his last year in theology.
I knew it.
My
It's the
brother
older
is
sister, like older sibling syndrome. They never do the thing.
He's got a crazy love for Christ and wants to study that part of life, you know. Like, I'm also like inspired from that as well, because like he tells me a lot about the music and the music industry and like the business side of things. And like right now his path is just saying, yo man, set your eyes on God and like just be the best version of yourself.
Can I ask, do you consider
well.
yourself a conscious rapper or a conscious artist, producer, rapper?
Yeah, I do consider myself a conscious artist.
So you like J. Cole?
Rapper. Yeah, J. Cole is one of my favorite artists.
And the reason I mention it is because everyone was saying, who listens to J. Cole? They're right here.
Yeah, I listen
There's
to J.
people
Cole
that
and as
like
controversial
him.
as it sounds, as controversial as it sounds, I feel like he did the best thing in this beef thing.
Yeah,
I
just
think
tapping out
he
and saying,
made-
I'm
I think he made the best decision by
that was
saying,
a J. Cole thing to do.
No, but like as a character and integrity thing to say, yo, I don't align with these things of just attacking someone based off of,
Rap beef,
for lack of better words, public opinion.
But isn't
To
it
be
part
like,
of
yo,
hip-hop?
I'm the best. I'm not gonna stoop down low like that and just start bringing out dirty laundry for the entertainment.
But he
of
kind
other
of did,
people.
though. He kind of started it. He was on that other song.
He did. But at
get
the same
it.
time,
he was taking
time,
rap jabs though.
Yeah,
he
like
did.
how that's
No,
what
no,
old school-
I
old
won't
school
acknowledge
rap
and
beef
say he
was
didn't
about.
start it. He did start it. Because on first person shooter, he was like, yo.
And then he backed out.
Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three. Like yo,
But
you
that's like
started
normal
that shit.
stuff in the
But
rap
at the same
industry.
time, it's like, yo,
He saw it got personal.
Yeah.
you saw where it could go.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't want it to go here. So let me reserve my
The rumor
opinion.
was.
Let me reserve my opinion and my stance to say, yo, I actually don't want to
This is not the type of beef
spew
that I
out
want to do.
things
Yeah.
that will put down another person.
You said the rumor?
But also the rumor was that Schoolboy Q had
Schoolboy
said,
Q?
"Yo, Doug, this beef is actually bigger than rap. Hey, you don't want no part of this." So
I mean, yeah, maybe after he said that, people advised him that, we get what you're trying to do, but you actually don't want to take it there.
yeah, I mean, look, I don't want us to delve into that. We almost twice a month we go into that beef. But look, so no, there was something I wanted to ask.
Before you get there, can I say something?
Sure.
If I was in a beef and I was losing, I would just be like, oh, okay, wait, I don't think I want to rap anymore. Actually, I don't want to be in the beef anymore.
That
I don't
always
think he
happens
was
at the end of
losing.
I don't think he
the
was
in
losing, but I'm
careers.
saying me personally, like, if I started some shit, And then like people were like responding. I'm like, wait,
they were beating
this
you.
is not fun anymore. I don't want to do.
But then that's gonna be like your legacy.
I think the mass majority was thinking
as long as you're
like
okay with
that. Like, yo, because he released his diss track and it didn't hit the way he wanted to hit, he then said, okay, guys,
I don't align with this.
I apologize. This is not what I want to be into. And like, you know, but I feel like in his heart of hearts, even when I listen to that diss track, it's like his heart wasn't in it. When you listen to Ether by Nas, you could tell that nigga meant every single word he said. You know, but when you listen to, 7 Minute Drill by J. Cole, you could tell like he had some hesitation in that whole message.
But I love J. Cole.
But at the I do too. Especially because of that. He decided to just be like, I'm actually not this guy.
I mean, I think,
in the real world, I'm actually not this guy.
Really
like, let's not do this.
I mean, it is a bit
but
of
if you guys want to do it, it's okay.
Yeah,
like, y'all can do it. Leave me out.
If you want to respond, fine, but I'm not responding.
It was out for a short period
because
of time.
I was trying to shout another homie out on another homie record. But he took it as we're trying to compare each other, and he was like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm actually better than all of y'all."
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of an L to do it and then step back, but it ended up working in his favor because
look how it
played out.
We don't know shit about J. Cole right
and
now.
He's okay. He's riding his bike. He's fine.
On his bike, riding around town.
Hey man.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we know too much about these other two niggas.
Dude.
I guess.
Guys, I'm actually low-key beginning to fuck with Drake. I know I've been on like the Drake stand-up, but he's kind of chill. Like he's a girl's girl. Like he's okay. In some sense. Wait. In some sense, because look, he's putting the girls on his album covers. He's always shouting them out in his songs. Like, oh
Drake
yeah,
is a girl's
Kiki, how you doing, girl?
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
You think it's like pretentious?
I think he was for the girls for a while, but then as soon as it became time to as soon as he became big enough, like women made him. Then he was like, I'm actually for the gangsters and I want to be gangster now.
He tried that, but it didn't work out.
And then it didn't work out. So now he's trying to go back to the girls. And it's like, we've already, most of us
I think you guys are missing the overlying issue, right, with Drake, right? And I guess he's never coming to that loud, so whatever.
I mean, never say never.
I mean, yeah, then come speak for yourself, Aubrey. But, I think what you guys are missing is that Drake is not like a woman's figure that like, oh, I understand women's problems. A lot of the times he would blame women in what are soppy R&B songs and stuff like that. It's just that he's delivering it in a fashion like the same way like The Weeknd can say the devil's words but sing it. And like
the girls are gonna go.
By the devil's words, I don't mean like he's actually saying satanic shit. I'm saying like he'll be like, and I just want to fuck you harder than you've ever been fucked and maybe slap you. Like, but like girls don't pick
the
that.
Delivery.
Like, this
It's the delivery. It's the delivery.
And like Drake has been
more
using
like
that.
Weeknd. I feel like
that's what he's saying.
That's literally what I said.
Okay.
But like I think Drake has also been using that like, you have been so mean to a nigga like me. That like girls have been like not saying like this guy's saying a lot of manipulative shit.
No, he's very
inside
manipulative.
These lyrics as well. So now when he now turns over to the gangster shit and stuff, I don't know why I'm looking this way so much, but when he's turning over to the gangster shit and all that stuff, like it's not like, oh, this is something new. He always wanted to be accepted by like Wayne and all those guys. It's just that, this is your lane, do this lane. Now you do have that power and stuff like that. He's always had like a manosphere adjacent sort of message. You know what I mean?
Can I ask something? So you're a producer, right?
Yeah,
oh yes, period, man. Adjacent, legend, girls, girl, da da da. So you're a producer. Have you ever had like a situation where someone says, "Yo, can I pull up to the studio?" You're like, "Yeah, pull up." And when they started recording, it's like, "Yo, what the fuck? I just be recording anything." Like, have you ever had a situation where like the guys like wasn't?
I think there's been a situation where I got myself in hot water where I didn't need to be
How?
in hot water because someone recorded a diss track over my beat.
Oh damn.
Nah, for real. Like you
Okay,
laughing,
diss track
and
to
it's
who?
like, yeah, someone recorded a diss track on my beat,
No, why am I in it?
and it's like, yo. It's funny, like, cause now when I'm out and I go to these places, I realize why niggas is acting different.
Because you're in the beef.
Wait,
Cause
please tell us
now I'm
who.
in the beef. Cause now I'm in the beef because I
Who's
produced
beef?
Yes.
Do I have to say?
Just,
that?
okay, you know
we'll
what
block
diss
it
track
out.
for?
name,
Who
to
is the
clear up
diss
your
track
name,
for?
to clear
Nah,
your name.
Yeah,
it's
we'll
just
block
like
it out.
it's just like one of those things where
We don't need to.
Is this in the Val?
two people. No, it's not even in the
Yeah,
vase.
yeah, yeah.
Here in Joburg.
Oh, shit.
But I was just saying, when this artist recorded that shit, I was hungry, man.
Just be doing anything for money, for real.
No, not like that. But it's more like I'm looking at an opportunity to grow as a producer and as an
Please just set off
engineer
the sound.
and as an artist. So when an artist of your caliber comes to me and says, yo,
I wanna
actually
record.
want to record
Like,
and I want to
fuck yeah.
do some music and I want to get some music out and whatever. And then you come to the studio
Yeah.
and you record a diss track.
Okay, please
It's
say the
like-
names. Who's the
Sorry,
names?
that's
It's
my
like-
sense of humor. Like,
I can't do that. I can't do that. You know.
Now we're
and
all beefing.
The fucked up thing is, I only realize afterwards when I see the feedback from the session where it's like, oh
Wait,
snap.
you were dissing people.
In this joint, in this verse, you're saying this and that
personal.
about so and so, and you're alluding to this and that
Yeah.
about so and so, and it's like, oh shit.
You were
After
just
that
there.
was done, I was like, actually, no, I'm not gonna let anyone record on my beats and diss people.
But things you don't. Sometimes this
You
is
know what I'm saying?
this is a so like poetic. Like sometimes you don't know if it's a diss. So how are you gonna now know? Like yo, this guy's
Nah,
coming in
nah.
here.
Did it affect you? Were they like
Yeah, just people
careers?
started acting weird to him.
Did it
Oh,
affect
damn.
me? Did it affect me? Yes. Because
Like people were acting weird.
in the light of that person snubbing or dissing another person, now I couldn't work with the
that
other person.
Yeah.
And even though I have no problems with the other person, it's like now I'm with this person.
I think that's
But
I
that's
think
real
that's the
though.
con of being a producer. Like
yeah,
now
like
you're
for
involved
real,
in
like
random
it
shit.
actually happens, dog.
Yes.
Like, how do you think Turbo felt when Gunna was in all of this shit?
Yeah, you like mustard, bro.
Even Young-
yeah,
was it
even with
Metro?
mustard. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No, but mustard
but
was happy
mustard,
to be part of it.
mustard's been very clear.
No,
on-
that's what I'm
on
saying.
what
Like
he
you could
stands
be
for.
perceived
Yeah, he
as.
was happy
Like
about that.
it's one of those things where, oh, this is what we're doing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But in my case, it's not. It's not.
Did you ever get a
this is
You
what
didn't
we're
even know what was
doing.
going on. Like you were just happy to be
It's
there.
not that I don't know what's going on. It's like,
You didn't.
oh,
yeah.
that's how you feel, and you want to spill
On
it out
your
on this now.
beat.
You know what I mean?
But do you
And
not
it's
think?
like, but at the same time, it's your session.
But still, they still
It's your
correlating
session.
it to
I
your.
can't contest that.
Do you not think that rappers are being a bit too sensitive when they're like, "Oh, the producer can get it too"? Like it's like,
Yo, why
yo,
am I in
bro.
it?
Like at the end of the
Nah,
day,
at a certain
like,
level, I feel like
me,
if
I
I was,
play- I put
if
some
I was
drums
the,
to an
if I was the
instrumental,
up,
man. Like-
if I was the up at this case, and
Everyone's getting
there
it.
was a track coming against me, I'm going for everybody.
Everyone's getting
Yeah.
it.
You can't. If somebody diss me on your beat,
Exactly.
I think it depends.
I'm going
on, yeah,
for
look,
everybody.
I think it depends on how
but
that
now,
beat
when you're
works
the
around. If
producer
that's
and
one
you're
of those
kind of
beats that you can hear on the
blindsided
streets.
into the thing, it's like,
Yo, I didn't even know.
okay, now, oh,
Okay,
I get
wait,
who
so-
you're talking about. Oh,
So if
Oh.
if he made his intentions clear, like, hey, I'm pulling up to the studio today. I want to come and record this track. Would you have maybe talk them out of?
no, I would have said no. I'm not doing that.
Even though this
Maybe
person
at another
was
beat?
going to be an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though there were
Oh,
going to be an
shit.
opportunity. Because now I know the intention of our session.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Your intention now is to let out your frustration and your like beef
So
onto what I did, which I had no business
Yeah.
can I give you a hypothetical?
getting involved with. Yeah.
Can I give you a hypothetical? Kanye West has found your beats. He wants to come
Yes, good one.
to
Good
your
one, yeah.
to your session now, right? And he's like, "Listen, bro, me, I'm gonna let the Jews have it with this one. Hey,
Nah.
You're saying no.
Kanye West
I'm
himself.
saying no.
Kanye
Kanye
literally
West.
DM'd.
I'm saying no.
He got your number. He got your number. He
called you by
Said,
a
"Hey,
first name basis.
This is Ye.
He said your first name.
This is Ye. I
Yeah,
need to be.
this is
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
It was totally
Kanye.
like he's even
you
giving
why.
his own government, bro.
This is like a character and integrity thing. Really.
I wish I had that.
For real. Cause like, as much as Kanye hollered at me, it's like, what message am I sending out with him? You know what I'm saying? And if the message is like hate speech, I don't want to do that.
Even if it's Kanye West.
Even if it's Kanye West.
Kanye West and $500,000.
Yeah. Let's say put that in the mix. The $500,000.
This guy saying like,
promise you.
yo, this is the most important. Like to get my message across. This
I'll
beat that
give
I heard
you
of yours.
$500K.
Money can't buy my integrity.
No, you're a proper nigga, man.
Money can't buy my integrity because it's all about the intention at the end of the day. Like, what is the intention of what we're doing here? Like, if you had told me from the beginning that, okay, I'm booking you because I want to get shit off my chest.
Yeah, like Kanye West.
And like,
that's how you.
this is gonna affect certain people. Like, no, get somebody else to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Last question. Now, these guys, do you have a stance on? Let me see. Do you have a stance on Trump? Or do you have a stance on Israel? Or do you have a stance
the political side of the world.
I mean,
like, so if somebody had
honest,
if somebody had the same stance, like they're getting something off their chest, but they have the same stance as you, but it's gonna be real and raw and rugged.
Oh, okay.
If they have the same stance as me, sure, I will do it. But as long as they are open and honest about it, you know what I'm saying? If you're booking me to get your message across and I attentively listen to what you're saying and I agree with it, great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But it's happened that I agree to a booking and then you come to the studio and you say some shit about people that I don't even know or I haven't worked with.
Yeah.
No, guys, how are we having such a long conversation
like, you're
with the
targeting them and you're actually saying hurtful things about them. It's like, damn, am I allowed to even say like, yo, you can't do that or whatever?
Yeah, that's
because
another
now
dilemma.
you booked me and you're paying me and like, you understand?
So look, Editorial has just brought something up, right?
What?
We're gonna cut out the names, but
If he wants us to.
So that we can understand the gravity of the situation.
Yes.
Who are the two names involved there? We're gonna cut it out. It's not gonna be online.
Do you want us to cut it out?
Or you can say the names and we don't cut it out.
I say a name every week, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, you get
Can I
clout
tell
if you
you
drop
guys
names.
something? This is what happened with Sizwe and the Piano Pulse interview.
I thought so.
I remember.
See, this would have been
I was having
a
a session with Sizwe, and during the session,
You can stop saying the name.
No,
now.
you can say the name.
He got a call, and they said, yo, this and that happened on this podcast, and how do you feel about it? Should we edit it out? And he said, I don't want that to be out there. Please, can you edit it out? And the next week when the episode comes out, it's not edited out. And then the next week, he's like, yo, okay, I actually want to have a conversation with one of the hosts. And he pulls up there, and he's actually like, since they're
Let me
shooting,
feel it out,
let me actually
Address.
say my piece.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like it's one of those situations where it's situational, right? It's situational
Time
where
and place.
I link up with like a known artist, right? And then they have some label problems, right? When they have some label problems, they want to put it in their music because that's what they booked me for, right? To engineer their session. And then in that session, they say that, oh, cool, the label's treating me like shit, this and that and that and that and that. And then they release the song, and now the label which they're talking about now looks at me like,
yo, why? Yeah,
Did you speak to the label?
Yes, because I'm in talks with people from that label.
Till today.
Yeah, even today.
Shit.
Like, I'm in talks with people from that label for working with some of their other artists.
Oh, and then now this is the
So
next.
now, because this track is out, it's like, you're standing like this with us.
Yes, but you didn't even know. Did they understand that you didn't know what's going on?
I just feel like me and the artist, when we recorded, we actually didn't have an in-depth conversation about it. But when I recorded, I just wanted to get paid.
Yeah.
To be honest, like, I was just like, yo, I did this session.
Yeah.
I'm done with my
But I'm saying,
work.
does
But I
the
didn't know
record,
that
the internal forces now, do they understand that, like, yo, I actually didn't know what the fuck was going on? Like, I was just trying to get my check.
No, they don't care about that because the fact that the record is published means that you agreed to let this message be put out.
Guys.
You
I mean,
understand?
that's I guess a warning for artists in general.
No, for
Not
kind of-
artists, I think producers. I think
Even for
producers mostly.
producers,
Yeah.
yo, I would say that, like, when you, even just as engineering a session, when you hear an artist doing something that you don't agree with, I think it's best to have a conversation with them on clarifying what's going on here. Because once that work is published and that work has a certain reputation to it, you're tied to that reputation.
I mean, I think it almost goes without saying, if you're going to record a diss track on my beat, you should tell me.
You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes, what if it's
when
like...
did you find out that they're talking about this label? During
when
the
they
session or
dropped,
afterwards?
no, after, because they dropped the song and then people were saying,
It's
oh,
after.
wait, this...
It's
how are you
after,
gonna
because
have
like now people
but
are
then how
coming
you-
to you
so-
that, yo,
Yeah.
did you know that this alluded to that?
So,
This
like,
alluded
that's
to
what I'm saying
that?
now. With,
So how
like,
are you gonna have a
yeah.
conversation beforehand during the session if you don't even know? Like, yo, this guy is throwing all
people
this
lie
beef
in
at
their
these
raps.
people.
Like, you can have, like,
Yeah.
imaginary
Like,
ups and now
yo,
you're
yeah.
like,
yo,
Exactly.
and a nigga try to stop
So
me.
you can't
That's when I
say,
flipped in,
yeah.
fuck this bitch, and you're like, yo, okay,
Shut
yeah,
up,
that's
I'll
some gangster
flip on
line.
me.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, this
someone
guy's
comes
like,
to you
oh
from
no,
the side.
Tempo's
about
bitch.
me.
He's talking about Tempo's bitch.
Exactly. And then someone
Like-
comes to you from the side that, yo, did you actually know that they're
That is-
talking about
Yes.
this guy?
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
see.
So now, but you've explained that, and they don't care.
Yeah, doesn't look like... Oh, okay, can I ask something? Because we don't want to get too deep into this record label.
You can.
Oh, shit. What in
This is the
shit?
longest story time, but it's
Yeah,
going
I love
deep
it though. I love it though.
But
What is? Yeah, I want to say
what's the
something.
relationship with the
Something.
record label now?
They
Huh?
still talking till this day. That's what he said. With the record label.
I'm still chatting with the record label.
Yeah, I'm still chatting with the record label, but at the same time, it's like your reputation still has that thing on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you worked with this artist
Yeah.
who worked on this record to try and get this artist
Yeah.
down, and
In your space.
produced by Hopemasta.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, there's your name in big.
Yeah, you just gotta keep moving, hey? You gotta
what I'm
keep
saying?
moving and try to do something else that will
But, I
become the
mean,
next thing.
Time usually tells how
I know a
things
solution.
go. Cause like things happen. Right now, the person that did this, the other person, like they're cool right
Oh,
now.
but now you.
But like now, I have a diss track to
Like,
my
what's his name? Quentin
Yeah.
Miller or
You know
whatever.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right now,
Yeah.
I have a diss track
I
to
have
my
a solution.
name that I didn't necessarily understand the context
Yeah.
to at the time. You understand? So it's like, yeah, I'm still in talks with the label, you know, but there's still that thing that they got at the back of their minds to say that, yo,
This
you
guy,
agreed to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a solution for you. How's about maybe you get someone else from the record label and make what is the opposite of a diss track?
An
Love poem.
appreciation track.
Yeah, and then maybe
Love
make
poem
a,
is definitely not in a rap, bro. Please can we not
maybe
say
make an
that?
appreciation
I mean,
track to all
diss
of them
tracks
and say,
not
I
men
love
just
all of you
writing
guys.
aggressive, angry poems at each other.
Yes.
Yeah, so
but that's
what
not
about
we
take
call
something
it
so
rap,
lovingly?
bro. We don't call it aggressive, angry poems. I mean, editors.
So,
Yeah.
so why don't you get one of them to say, hey, why don't you write a beautiful song about how much you love everybody on the record label?
Because that's not true.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
the team is
true.
still
Like,
going.
why would you want to like do
Well,
that?
maybe I'd say a nice thing about them because two wrongs wouldn't make a right.
No,
so
certain
maybe
people.
Affirmation track.
affirmation track, yes.
No, think about it.
Think about
this.
somebody you don't like.
No,
though.
think about this. You get into a
But they
relationship.
resolve-
You
they
get into
resolve
a
things.
relationship with me, right?
Yes.
After you get into a relationship with me, you want to have a rap career, and then I facilitate that rap career for you, right? And get people to like help you with production, with writing, whatever. And then word comes out, and you decide that
I
actually
used this opportunity.
I've been an op to you. Right? I've been an op to you. And then you go grab, I don't know, hype.
Yeah.
And then you
Now
record,
why is hype in it, eh?
and then
No context.
you record a diss track with hype, shitting on me,
Okay.
right? Shitting on me, and then it's like
You guys get back in a relationship.
we eventually talk and we understand
Sort out
each
your
other's
issues.
Yeah, we sort out
like fuck
Yeah,
hype. Why would you allow my
exactly.
hand to
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you think hype would feel?
So I would say as hype, I'd be like, hey girl, yo,
Fuck
that was
you.
a crazy no, that was a crazy diss track you did. It has ruined some stuff. Maybe could you come into the studio again and maybe say something nice about all of you people that you just, and maybe write a nice song about you and your guy? Maybe perhaps.
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah, it is a bit
have you
difficult.
ever-
Because you guys are on good
So-
terms.
so
Kind of
look,
hurt
look.
my feelings.
Yeah,
Going-
I'm sorry,
going
you kind of
further.
fucked things up for me. Maybe you should come back again. Say, hey, so sorry about that.
going
I
further
don't
with
ever
his-
want to work with hype.
Yeah, going further with his analogy.
I don't
Because
ever
you
want to
haven't
work
heard
with
that- you
hype
haven't heard the
because
appreciation
he
track.
had the audacity to come together
Yeah.
with
But you haven't
and
heard the
make a diss track
appreciation
about
track.
me.
Have you never had a friend, right?
That
who,
you
like-
hate in the beginning and you become
no.
best friends after.
I mean, editorial,
Okay, sorry.
chill out. Like, have you ever had a friend, like, who talks shit about their man when they've broken up?
Yes,
So you
all of
talk
them.
shit about their man
Yes.
while they're broken up. But then they get back together, and then she tells this nigga all the shit you were saying
Okay, I've
about
never
this
had
nigga.
that.
You know?
Okay,
But it
that's
happens.
a lot. That's a lot now.
And now
Now
you
you
got
have
two
beef with
enemies
the
out of
nigga,
both
yeah.
of them. Like they're like, and like this chick is full of shit because he's also made him also understand.
Okay,
like
fair
you know,
points, fair
you know what I mean.
points, fair
So now
points.
you're the common enemy for both of them.
Dang, and I'm the most hated
Yeah,
producer.
because
in
you
South
decided to
Africa.
talk that bullshit.
Exactly.
But you're not the bad
But
guy,
I was
Hope.
just saying, guys, like, yo, where were we? We were actually sharing a bedroom with my brother, right?
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to pause hard there.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, wait, what is this story
Sorry.
about?
So from there,
That's how you got into it.
I got into the shit, and then started making beats on his laptop, on his computer, right? And then, I started making tracks with my cousins, right?
Yo.
Shout out to Silver, shout out to
Shout
Fundo,
Shoutouts.
right? We started making tracks
Yeah.
together, and then from there was this guy, one of my favorite rappers of all time,
Okay.
from the Val. His name is Mutipa,
Shout
right?
out.
Shout out
Shout out.
Mutipa.
Shout out.
Mutipa released
You know
a mixtape in 2009.
Damn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Dang,
Right?
I was.
Damn.
2009, he released Cure for the Pain, and I had 4 production spots on there,
Nice.
which kind of made me like sort of like a hometown hero.
On your
type.
one of your favorite rappers of
period.
all time. Back
One
then
of my
already
favorite
crazy.
yeah,
That's the
for real.
dream.
Yeah.
I was like literally like 11, 10.
Damn.
This is all to say, because you're not
Right.
you're not that much older than me. And if I was 8 at that time, that's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's why
guys.
when I was saying how old were you at the time, I wasn't being ageist.
You were just trying to understand in context.
Nah,
in
for real.
context,
When
yeah.
Cure for the Pain came out, I was a child.
So you
bro.
were producing at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, period.
Yeah, for
He
real.
was
Like-
dropping.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mutipa's listening session became one of the first events I have ever been to that was like hip hop, and you know,
It's a serious event.
like it's an event, and there's
Hip-hop,
speakers, and there's weed smoking, and there's drinking, and
Yes, lifestyle.
It's like
Yeah.
hip hop,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's hip hop. Shout out to Soul Toteti in Sibuking. That's where the event was hosted,
Yeah.
right? So went there and I realized, yo, shit, this hip hop shit is my shit. Like,
I really want
I
to do
fucks with this.
this.
I fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? produced 4 tracks off of that. And then fast forward 2012.
Yeah.
From 2009 to 2012.
Because you have some schooling to do. Like,
Yeah. I've got some school to do.
Please
primary
get some
school.
maths done, bro.
Right.
Please.
So Reason then releases No Sleep with Hype Magazine, Show Love. Shout out to rest in peace, Dibolo. Rest in peace, Teebs.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Show Love and Motif had a collaboration project, right? Called the All Love Project. And they had collaborated with Hype Magazine, right? So I had produced No Sleep on that, which became a single.
This is 2012.
2012.
Shit.
Which became a
Reason-
single.
13 years old. He's
No
13.
Sleep,
Yeah, Reasons No Sleep, right? So that became a single off that project. And
Were you in the music video?
yes, I was. If you check out the No Sleep remix,
Before you had pubes,
I'll
you
be
were in
there.
music videos. Yo, my
I'll be-
niggas off the chain.
Are we allowed to put a
I'll be
snippet
there.
of it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You can.
yeah.
No, I'm
I mean-
asking like legally, like for
Yeah,
YouTube
you
reasons.
can.
Yeah, I mean, if we either speed up the sound or we.
Nice.
you
We
can.
can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
it
yeah.
in.
Oh, but he's
Okay.
giving us permission, guys.
Yeah. I give you all permission.
He's
to
giving us
just-
permission. There you go.
Yeah.
That
Cut
works.
back to the music video. I was in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2012, No Sleep came out, and shout out to Teebs, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Teebs and Doomy, Stogie T.
Stokes.
Shout out to Stogie T. Shout out to Teebs because. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to
Most of
Instro.
all, most
Yeah.
of all.
Because those 3 people were very instrumental in me getting my moment
Yes.
into
This is
that.
a 13, guys. This is
You
like
know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like
Yeah.
12, 13.
You are
what do you
literally
mean?
a
Like,
Don't
you
ever
zero,
trust
zero.
a little nigga like
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
0.000.1 event.
I won't
Yes.
lie, like, yo, that was crazy. That was the first ever music video I've ever been in. You know what I'm saying? I skipped school for it.
I mean,
Sorry,
go ahead.
Miss
Wait,
Muffin Better.
yeah, I was about to say, yo.
My bad. But
I
yes,
told you I was having the
skipped
shitty squirts
school.
that day, but yo.
Came through to the music video and shot that, and then, yo, man, it was when V Entertainment was popping.
Oh, what a time.
V Entertainment was popping. Teebs was like, yo, I'm gonna keep you updated when we're dropping the video, when we're dropping the single, how the song is doing, this and that. And when we dropped the music video, I told everyone at my school, like, yo,
Guys, the best
yo,
student kid.
I'm gonna be on this video. I produce a song, this and that.
Yo,
Cool.
Oro points on a
Yo,
million.
through the roof.
Yo.
If I was in your primary school, I wouldn't have believed you. You know those words that child
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
in
like
school?
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. So
Yeah, it's a touch and go. This video better come out
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, hey.
nah, but like that shit was crazy because it had so many people involved. Shout out to DJ Capital.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to
Whole
Speedstar.
game.
What?
Shout out to a lot of too many people were involved.
We're
in
just gonna
that-
have
And
a
the
running
hip-hop
credits
circle
list
was
over
yeah,
all
here.
that time.
in that drop. Like shout out to a lot of people. Like
That was like everybody
shout
in
out
the
to
game
Caesar
at the time.
Lomo. Caesar Lomo is
This is
literally
so random. Like the most
Nah, for
randomest. Yeah.
shout out to Caesar Lomo because he's the only person he was doing the Hot 99 at the time.
Yeah.
And when No Sleep hit number 1, from number 10 to number 1, he kept on
Nice.
saying, yo, at number whatever, we have Reason with no Sleep. And this track was produced by Hopemasta, the 16-year-old phenom. Shout out to Caesar for always saying
Shout out
that.
for Sizwe.
Shout
dog.
out.
Shout out to Caesar Lomo,
Yo,
like, shout
man,
out.
That is so
go for
cute.
X.
But
It's time to
he
go to
kept
Blue Sky.
saying that.
Sizwe,
He was
dog.
like, yo, this
It's
track-
time to leave X.
This track was produced by the 16-year-old
Free
phenom.
Palestine.
And that just made me feel so much more like accomplished in terms of what I've been doing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But you were accomplished even.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I won't lie.
I mean, peaking
That
at such a young age can be a curse.
Oh yeah.
It can be a curse because it's like.
I guess.
Like
You
And
feel
I'm
like
not
life
saying,
is
not
gonna be
saying
like
that's
that
how
the
it
whole
played
time.
out, but like even like that thing about like in high school, if you peak in high school, it can
The
end up
popular kid.
backfiring because like you kind of have these crazy expectations.
I won't lie. It was crazy because at that point, like, it's like now people are looking at you.
they're
like,
waiting for now.
Damn, you're the youngest nigga. You 12? You
Yeah.
13?
Dude, like, oh, you're gonna
Damn,
take
like,
over the world.
How you
Yeah.
doing this
Pressure.
at
How
such a
was
young
that pressure at a
age?
young age?
there was really no pressure, man.
Oh, just living life.
Yeah, it was just like, yo, I'm doing this off my brother's computer.
Yes.
And, yo, it's like literally getting the right beat to the right person and the right marketer and the right label and the right radio station and the right TV production station.
Yeah.
And, you know,
But it's
literally that. And at the same
But that's
time,
a lot of pressure. What you've just described is what all artists know they need to.
yeah,
But it doesn't happen. This is why I said
But
you're
at
like
the same
a
time, I
0.01%.
feel like I got to
Yeah.
that point where I was like, yo, man, this thing is happening to me. I just did what I did in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And now all these things are happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, people
couldn't be
suck
more
dick
grateful.
for that
wow.
opportunity.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this is life, bro.
Yeah.
People suck dick for that opportunity.
No, but it was,
Shit, I would do it.
It was placement
I mean,
as well. Like you were young.
wow.
Wow.
Go, look, feel free to unsubscribe right now.
That's part of the episode, yeah.
Look, we're not even going
No.
to beef with y'all.
Guys,
Wow.
she said, what would you suck dick for? Everybody has something they do
Yes,
it for.
everybody has a price.
Everybody let's go around the room.
I think the thing is safety for
Not
family.
that,
Right?
you know.
It's safety for family. If you can guarantee safety
Gogs.
for family, most people.
That's what you would do.
That's a financial thing. It's a financial thing. Like,
Safety for family.
yeah, if somebody will tell you like, hey, listen, bro, for 3-4 generations, I'm gonna give you the money
Yeah.
to be straight.
Shit.
Real.
I should have thought of something
Semen
better.
through the gullets, bro.
It's like
It's gonna
Fire
happen,
Festival.
bro.
Like fire. That guy said, yo, I was about to suck dick so
For
people could
water.
have water at the
Just
festival.
for order for people to survive.
Wait, who said that?
In Fire Festival.
Yeah. There was
I
a
think
group
he just
of-
wanted to suck.
Yeah,
Not even saying for
strangers.
himself, for the people.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
strangers.
for strangers to have
I think
water,
it's
bro.
Strangers,
I think he
my
just
guy.
wanted to suck
Yeah,
dick.
so, yeah.
The next segment that we're playing
Segment?
is...
Sorry.
Okay, the next segment
No,
of the show
yeah.
is called Would You Eat Ass or Would You Suck Dick?
Wow.
Okay, we're playing
this or
this
that?
We're playing this or that. So we're just going to
Oh
ask
my
a few...
goodness.
Now you know what kind of questions
might
you're
be
gonna
suck
ask.
dick or he is.
Ask
Would
me.
you
Yeah.
Stay tuned for this riveting fucking episode.
Yo.
You said I'm the favorite host. You can't now be like, yo.
Yo, but like...
This is part
Yeah,
of
you
the...
already knew what you what you came here
Yo.
I've said worse.
for. Yeah.
I've said
Okay.
worse, more sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
this.
Okay, this or that.
Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna say something. So I'm sorry.
Are you not bringing
Wait, please start.
Are you not gonna bring a geopolitical, economic question
No,
of
I
the
need a
world?
bit of time. Yeah. Okay, go,
No, look,
Gogs.
I guess
Kyla.
Let's go one by one.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Wait, well,
I'm down with going
Okay,
one
we
by
were
one.
talking about it earlier. Kendrick or Drake?
no, man, guys, that's so
Okay.
Did you
simple.
ask?
Okay.
No, go for
I
it.
don't mind
Yeah.
answering that. I would say Kendrick.
One
course.
word answers. Next.
Kendrick.
Or?
I mean, editorial.
Editorial.
Yeah. I would say
Kendrick Lamar.
I go through waves, to be honest.
What?
Go through waves.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes
he's
I
on the
prefer-
one side and then
No,
Yeah.
I know. We're
Kendrick Lamar.
asking.
There's
Hope.
never been one
Okay,
time
guys.
where
Okay,
I
let's
felt
establish the
like
rules. Okay,
Drake-
2 seconds, guys. We're
Yo,
establishing
this
the
is a
rules.
terrible.
Yo, okay. Each one of us take a turn to ask Hope a this or that question.
Yes.
Okay, you ask
He's
one.
got to
I agree
answer.
with
I just
that.
did, but I'll ask again.
Okay.
He's got to answer in one word in
Yes.
2 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, and we have to
But
come
I'll
up with a
explain
question.
why.
Okay, cats or dogs?
I can explain.
Okay, let's go. Hope, answer.
No, I'll
answer.
I'll answer
No,
yours first. Let me answer.
That's not what she cares
No,
about.
don't
Cats or dogs?
explain.
Let me
Cats or
answer
dogs,
cats or
bro.
dogs, nigga.
Just cats or dogs. Move on.
Dogs.
Kiara, ask a question.
Big titty, small bum, or small titty. Oh, sorry.
This
Oh,
or that.
hold
Not,
up.
not 5
Yeah.
things. This or that. Titties or
Yes.
ass.
Yeah.
Big titties or big ass?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's gonna take some time.
Big titties or big ass.
Quickly. Quick.
titties
First thing
or
that
big
comes to your
ass.
mind. Don't think about it. Intuition. Use your
Big
intuition.
ass.
5.
I like
4,
big ass.
3.
Okay.
Okay. Period.
Okay. Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Go.
Wait, are you asking on himself or on a girl?
In life.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Producing or rapping?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Producing.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Nicki Minaj.
Ooh.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
You know why I say that?
Please.
Because Nicki writes her own raps.
Okay. Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez.
No! It's done.
last order points down.
I'm done with this
God.
episode. Seriously.
You know,
I'm
Oro
done.
Point, you and Oro
Are we allowed to get political? I'm done. I'm done. Oro Point's
It's
done.
this or that.
They are in
Can I
in
allowed
debt
to
right
be-
now.
Can I be allowed to say why I
Okay,
say Tory
Sure.
Lanez?
for this one,
Okay,
yes,
fine,
because
for this
I'm
one.
I don't even know what could save
you
this,
could
but
get a crash out of this.
yeah,
Yo,
I'm the
I-
queen of crashing out. By the way,
Yo, on a rap level,
no, we're not asking about.
I
other
don't
No,
think.
no, but that's what
Yo,
he's answering
that's what
on.
I'm
That's what
answering
he's
on.
answering
Oh,
on.
okay.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I think I was ready to crash out.
I was just saying, like, yo, on the rap level, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, I haven't heard her freestyle off the top of the dome. I've heard Doechii
I love
freestyle off the
Doechii.
top of the dome. I've heard Nicki Minaj freestyle off the top of the dome. I have never heard
Who asked this question?
Cardi B
Me.
or Megan Thee Stallion
You're so old school.
freestyle from the top. Like, yo,
So that's how you
Can I
know
ask
find a
something,
good
guys?
there's a
rapper.
beat and I'm literally
Wait, can I
rapping from
actually
the
ask
top of my
something?
head.
Wait, hold on, it's my turn.
Yeah, go.
Tory Lanez or Juice WRLD?
Tory Lanez.
In context of
Okay,
No,
before
on
my
the
rapping,
same
before my
context.
rapping.
The same
Tory
context.
Lanez. Tory Lanez. I feel like
But you-
Tory Lanez got us in.
Have you heard Juice
Tory-
WRLD rap
I
off
have.
the top?
I actually have.
And you still
actually
think
have.
your answer is
Yeah.
the answer?
Exactly. You know why I say that? Tory Lanez has got us in 2 series, right? He has got us in his rapping series and he's got us in his singing series. When Chicks Tape and all of that came out, I was still a fan of Tory Lanez. And when all the rapping shit came out, I was still like, he can do like both in a really dope way. That's why I say Tory Lanez. With Juice WRLD, I heard his talent, I heard his music, and I'm like,
He was also both lanes. This
it's
is why I'm
dope.
confused.
It's dope. It's dope. But I'm not saying
guy
it's
was
better
also
than Tory
singing, yeah?
Lanez. It's dope, but it's not better than Tory Lanez.
You say on no front, rapping or thing.
Yeah.
No, okay, alright, cool. Kiki, ask your question.
I don't want to ask a question, but I do want to maybe talk about Nicki Minaj a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how we get Munaj into
Here we
this.
go.
Let's talk about Nicki Minaj.
This conversation.
Nicki Minaj is my second crush in rap.
Who's
Who's
you?
the first?
Lil Kim.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
that makes
That
sense.
this
That
is
makes sense.
really
You
political.
were chilling with a bunch of OGs in the
Yeah,
studio.
yeah.
Yeah.
At 11
when
years
that
old.
Lil
that
Kim
makes
cover
sense. You
came
saw-
out,
Oh, the one with the
Yeah,
little.
yeah,
I know
when
which
that
one.
Like Lil Kim made you a
cover
man.
came
Yeah.
We all know the cover.
She made you realize
oh
something
my
about yourself.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What
You know,
asking about
you know
Nicki
what?
Minaj?
Because like I felt like such a funny way about Nicki because of how like Kim treated her and how now she's treating.
That whole
Cardi.
thing.
But then I thought about it, guys. Remember when like
It's
Nicki?
the rap game. Yeah.
I mean, we'll
Okay,
get
you're
to
passionate
that.
about Nicki. You know what I started thinking about? Remember when like the Anaconda music video came out?
Yeah.
Like how controversial. I rewatched that shit. We see that shit like every day.
No,
now. Like, that's
it's
not controversial.
It's lightweight. Yeah, it's lightweight now.
not-
There was a time
She
where
really did
and
pave
then
the
we
way,
were actually with
unfortunately.
Ace. We were like trying to find like a fat ass from late
Like early
90s.
2000s.
Yeah.
No,
So like
no.
the things that they
So,
were
between 2000 and 2009, we were
Yeah.
looking for fat asses.
and like at the time the things that were like fat asses at that time, which was like J-Lo
Yeah,
and like Beyonce.
it's not even like that
Like now that
crazy.
shit doesn't
Yeah.
even touch like what's
Yeah,
going on now.
Bootylicious was going on.
Like people were losing their minds over some J-Lo.
J-Lo's ass is a little too
Anaconda.
big and shit like that. Now it's
Anaconda
like
broke the mold at that
That's what
time.
I'm saying. Like, you know what? I'm a girl's girl, so I don't like when the girls are fighting.
So what's the question?
The question is no, that's not
No,
a
it's
question.
not a
I was
question.
saying,
Hey,
wow,
she wanted to talk
Nicki-
about it.
Yeah,
She
like
wanted to talk
Nicki
about
really,
Nicki Minaj.
unfortunately, did pave the way. Although she's being
Nah,
really
she
funny
did.
fighting
No,
with
but-
Cardi.
No,
But that was
guys,
BBL.
guys,
Though. She paved
No,
the
guys.
BBL way.
BBL girls.
She paved the
Nah, she
BBL
did.
way.
But Lil Kim paved the way for the whole thing because
The
it's
girls,
not like
yeah.
like
And
she was
that's
also
my
trying
stance,
to she was
like,
trying
yeah.
to show cheeks back then. Like she was trying to be like, no, bigger
Yeah.
cheeks is dope. Like there were people who had big cheeks.
Kim.
Like because we're talking
Thinking about the
guys,
picture.
guys, remember, and in fact, it's funny you say Kim because it's really Kim Kardashian who now allowed it to tip over.
As a white girl.
But like, yeah.
But there always has to be a light-skinned one to come through.
Big asses were not like in the
Socially acceptable,
mainstream. Like niggas had been saying from the 90s, I like big butts.
Yeah, we was in the hood.
Yeah,
The
you
guy
guys-
guys, yeah.
Like I might be dating myself here.
Big asses.
Fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
I might be dating myself here, but like if you guys shout out to
Wait,
anybody in the
pause,
comments who
what?
remember this, but if you remember Buffy the Body, she was like I remember we used to like while white guys used to have FHM like posters. We'd have posters of like Vibe and shit like that, like girls who
Vibes
were on
Cartel?
Vibe and shit. No, the magazines, right?
Oh,
and like I remember she sat on a rim like a 22-inch rim.
who's this? Look at
Buffy the Body.
Okay.
She sat on a 22-inch rim with her
Like
cheeks,
video vixens
with
were
her
like the
cheeks
thing.
like almost spreading to the outside of the,
Whoa,
the wheel.
bro.
Like, and it's like, yeah, dog, like. Niggas actually have been about this. It's just that we got exploited. I'm always going to be political. We got exploited. Like at some point, once Kim saw that, oh, this is a move and all this stuff, made that shit popular and all this stuff. Like, oh, cheeks and like bigger voluptuousness, like the things that Africans have naturally.
Yeah.
And then
Sarah.
she got over it after, I don't know, Kanye or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah.
She got
I
over that
feel
shit.
like, man,
But
Nicki
now it's
Minaj.
changing back.
Nicki
to like,
Minaj.
No.
Nicki
He likes
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj, guys.
Nicki
I
Minaj.
know way.
Nicki Minaj. Pink Friday. Nigga, Pink Friday.
No, Pink Friday 8. Pink Friday.
Nigga, Pink Friday.
I was listening to Pink Friday when I was in
No,
primary school.
no. Besides the Pink Friday, like that song that produced by Soulja Boy. In
Which
the
one is
bad
that?
time, in the wine.
And that itty bitty piggy, itty bitty piggy.
Know what I'm
If we say
saying?
itty bitty
Oh,
piggy
yeah.
in the market.
From there,
Mm.
and then stepping it up to
Monster.
the pink print
Yo,
with the
Monster
monster shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Monster, that's when I
Stepping it
realized,
up to the
okay,
pink
Wait,
print.
guys, I saw it. She
even niggas
ate.
are not fucking with Nicki, bro.
She ate everybody.
Bro.
Yo, even
Bro.
Kanye said, I don't think I want to
Bro,
read these
I was having
anymore
an
because
argument.
Nicki's eating
I was
me out.
arguing an argument with my girl about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And I was like, who says?
Don't argue with the girl, it's bad news.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo, who says?
Dogs, he's so
I never
good at this.
fucked Wayne, I never fucked
he
Drake.
knows, 'cause
on my left,
Man,
There's
fuck
certain
Snake.
subjects.
If I did, I'm a nash with him and then eat my ass like
Cupcake.
a cupcake. She
My
made
man
eating
And then
ass
she
fries.
said, what?
Ate.
My man fool.
He just ate.
I don't
I
duck
don't duck
nothing.
nobody.
But tape
Yeah.
That was a setup
for a punchline on duct tape.
Yo.
Wait.
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Don't play with Nicki,
How's that beat go?
yo.
Ding, boom, ding,
Come on,
ding.
B.
She was also just next. She was next.
Come on,
Yeah,
B.
she was next.
And I could tell that was a line from the hair because it was like, yo,
I'm really
I don't
thinking
duck
about duct
nobody
tape right
but
now.
tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
set up on
Set up.
punchline on. Come on,
Guys, don't play with
One.
Nicki, y'all.
Huns, don't do that shit.
Big titties, big butts.
You've told us quite a lot about your life today.
And Nicki.
But give us a crazy story in the industry that you like.
No, you know what I want to ask?
Oh
Wait,
shit! I've been
you
waiting
prepared
to
for
tell
this?
this. I've been waiting to tell this,
Yeah,
bro.
Separate.
chill out.
I don't think there's anything been more beneficial to the SA hip hop like genre
Yes.
as the AKA and Casper beef.
There's nothing been as beneficial
Wait,
to
wait,
the...
wait, wait, wait.
Is this the crazy story?
Yeah, do you have an
Yeah, what-
involvement in the story?
Yes,
Let's-
we
No,
ready.
not
No.
that I have an involvement, but
He
I
has
saw it
something
from
to
my
do with-
perspective, right? I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you.
No,
I'm
we
gonna
want-
tell
No,
you.
he's
we want
ready.
a time like where, like, yo,
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
he
tell
knows.
you.
He's
I'm gonna
familiar
tell
with
you.
the
Right.
segment,
So, 2015.
Yes.
2015. Niggas actually don't understand how that beef came about. But
Tell us.
if you don't understand, there's information on the web. YouTube it. But I'm just saying, like, with AKA and Casper, right?
Grim probably has an episode about
how
this on
I
YouTube.
met Riky Rick.
Yes.
How I met Riky
R.I.P.
Rick, right?
R.I.P. my name.
R.I.P. Molus.
What's Zonke out now?
Shout out to DJ Kamo World. Shout out to DJ Kamo, man. That's my brother.
Yo, shout out to Fizzy for those who know even, bro.
In 2015, I went to study in Cape Town.
Oh, wow.
And Kamo had just started working with Riky Rick as his tour DJ.
Yes.
Right? Family Values had just come out. Right?
Kamo was
2015.
as who's AKA's DJ?
No, Riky Rick.
Riky Rick's DJ.
Riky Rick's DJ.
Hope, I think we were hanging before we knew we were hanging, but sure, continue.
You're finding out now, yeah.
So Kamo he just got the position as Riky Rick's tour DJ. I'm in school in Cape Town, and there was this event. Shout out to Groove Africa.
What, at Shimmy Beach?
No.
Oh.
Groove Africa had an event at the Ostrich Farm in Cape Town called the Potoi. And they had booked Riky Rick, AKA Casper, Cooley, Gigi
Oh, the
Lemaine.
OGs. Yeah.
Like all the house guys as well. Like, yo, it was a crazy lineup.
Yeah. I miss parties like that.
December. Oh, wait,
Nah, it was September.
Nice.
Cool.
Dang, the pre.
I tell Kamo that, yo, should I buy a ticket to this thing? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna be there. Bought the ticket, and he was like, yo, cool. I'll meet you there. Cool. And then when we get there, it's like the height.
2015.
Height of what?
AKA and Casper.
This. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was still young.
Yo, it's like height of AKA and Casper beef. You understand?
That never went away, but sure.
Yeah.
Fine. Get to the event. Kamo says, yo, I get to the event at like past 3.
Yeah.
And Kamo says,
PM.
yo, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Kamo says, yo, we're only gonna get back to Cape Town at 8 p.m. Fine. General ticket, get in there.
Cool.
And I can't go to VIP because, yeah, I was banking on coming in with Ricky and them, wabo. So it's like, yo, I gotta wait for them to come there. Cool. Came home. I was on DM with him saying, yo, I'm trying to go backstage, whatever.
Yeah, I'm already here.
And he's like, yo, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna be there at 8. But you can hit up Twiggy. Just holla at Twiggy. She'll get you there. So I don't know who Twiggy is. Cool. I DM Twiggy. I'm like, yo, this is what's happening. I'm trying to get backstage. I'm with Kamo, whatever. Twiggy. Oh shit. What happened is I DM'd her that, and then I went on the timeline and I said, yo, check your DM. Cool. She's like, yo, okay, cool, whatever. Sharp. And then she calls me and she says, yo, I spoke to the
guys back here?
I spoke to the guys, the promoters, and they say they don't know you. So like I can't get you back.
But to be fair, it was also 20.
Yeah, like yo,
that's how
I never held it against you. I was like, yo,
you weren't expecting anyone to know you also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, this is what's happening. I send the screenshot of me and Kamo talking. I'm like, yo, this is what's happening. He's the one that said I must come to you, whatever.
Sorry, did you know Twiggy personally?
No.
Oh wow.
No, I
People
don't
used
know
to just
her.
answer stuff back then.
Nah. I think it was just Kamo's call that, yo, I'm not here, but she's there.
Oh, okay. I
and
get
she
you.
can help you, you know? Cool. And then, fine, she gets me back to VIP. Get to VIP.
Oh, so it worked. Okay, period.
Yeah, she gets me back to VIP, and then I see Gigi Lemaine. Gigi Lemaine recognizes my face. I'm like, yo, I'm
Shout
trying
out to
to
Gigi
get
though,
that
guys.
side.
Gigi's also very cool.
Gigi's like, yo, come through. Alright, cool. I come through. I meet Cooley as well.
Yes.
Shout out to Cooley Chana. Meet Cooley. He's like, yo, cool. Yo, I'm done performing. Gigi's done performing. Are you guys trying to stay out here?
So you
whatever?
performed?
No.
What did you say?
I
I'm
did
done.
not perform. Remember, I'm here to see Riky Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy got a general ticket.
Yeah,
remember?
I got a general
and somehow
ticket.
you there seeing with your
Yeah.
own 2 eyes, you breathing the same.
Yeah, so
Okay,
now
okay.
it's maybe like 7:07.
Yeah.
And Ricky isn't here yet.
Yeah.
But they're on their way, right? Cool. Cooley then says, yo, I'm trying to get out of here. Like, are you guys trying to stay here or whatever? I'm like, shit.
I need to see Ricky.
And I actually came
here
here.
for Ricky.
But now
So I'm
these
like,
niggas are saying I
but
can
these
roll.
niggas are saying they're gonna
But
roll.
I mean, once you're back there, can't you just stay there?
No, but he wants to roll.
No, I can't just
Oh.
stay. So I'm like, alright, let's roll. So I roll with Cooley, Beat Muchini, Gigi Laman, camp.
Yeah. This is so random.
Out. So now I'm going back to the hotel.
Oh my god.
And I haven't even seen Kamo. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. We get to the hotel. I charge my phone because it was off.
As
And
it
then
always
when
is.
it gets on, Kamo calls me. He's like, yo, you left.
Yeah,
I'm
where?
like, yeah, I left. Where you at? Now I'm
Yeah,
at
with
this
Gigi and
hotel.
William.
I'm at this hotel. He's like, yo, we're actually booked at the hotel.
Crazy.
He's like, okay, we're going to perform now. Stay there because we're going to come back to the hotel, right? I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. They perform, they come back to the hotel. He's like, come to a room, whatever. Come there. And he's like, yeah, we killed our performance, whatever. And then next thing, Ricky comes in.
So cute.
Like, oh shit!
Oh, the
Now
Ricky.
you're
The
starstruck.
Ricky.
Yo, now I'm like,
Rick
oh
in
my
the
god,
flesh.
this is Ricky Rick.
Bazonke.
Meet
Bazonke
him.
in the flesh right
Yo,
now.
Bazonke in the flesh, dog. I meet him, cool, whatever. He's such a cool guy. He's like,
Oh my gosh.
I actually know your brother, Instro,
Oh,
whatever. We go in.
Yeah, no.
Kim
Ricky was
taking-
like that, bro.
Yeah, he
Kim
was
was
really
taking a
knowing
shower
people.
at the time.
And like
he
Ricky
comes
was
out,
very
he's like,
respectful
yo,
to the older
yo.
OGs as well.
yo, I'm glad y'all met each other, having a conversation, whatever. So we were going back for Casper's performance.
So you're gonna go back to the
we're gonna
event.
go back to the event.
So at least you got to meet the guy that you went to meet.
right?
Yeah.
So we go back to the performance, right?
Yes.
And now we see Casper's
Oh, yeah, this is the peak of the
performance,
beef
and
also.
now he starts the performance. I don't know if you guys know the song, but Casper released a song called Beef.
No, I don't know it.
Casper started his performance
I think I remember that
with
thing.
beef,
Oh shit.
and
This
there
is
was so
controversial,
much tension and like, yo.
At least you
right?
didn't
Also, he
produce
came
the
in
track.
hot. He
Wait,
came
that
in
time
hot.
is Keenan now in
No.
backstage?
Keenan had just performed.
Yeah.
Like Keenan performed.
Wait, they put in back next
No,
year?
it wasn't back to back, but it was 1 hour.
Oh,
apart.
okay, but it's still
So
fresh. Yeah,
Keenan
yeah.
had just performed an hour before.
Yeah.
Shit,
And then
okay,
Casper was
I
performing
see.
an
Okay.
hour
Casper probably
after.
rearranged his tracks after
Yeah,
Keenan
he
said.
performed Beef. Cool, performs Beef. I'm like, shit.
That's personal.
This
Get it
thing
here.
is so like it's
Yes, this is what I'm here for. This
like
is-
it's on, like it's on. Cool, he performs Beef. He does his whole set, kills
People are
his
going
whole
crazy.
set.
Yeah. Especially
After
back then.
party.
Yo, what
After
happened?
parties at Shares and Timber.
Yeah.
After party has AKA's table and Casper's
Yeah.
table looking at each other.
Nah.
That's
Wait,
hilarious.
where are you sitting, by
So
the way?
stupid.
Where are you sitting?
I'm with Casper's table.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I'm with
It was
Casper,
Ricky and
Ricky.
then-
Oh, yes.
Those
Black
guys
Oh, they
are-
were all on the. Okay.
Those guys are boys in boxing that time.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
it's
peak.
2015, dog.
Okay.
And Twiggy's there.
So
Where's-
Casper had the strongest squad.
Yeah,
What?
you could say
And
so.
not
No,
Casper has the
in
strongest
terms
squad.
of
Who he
visually.
knows. Yeah.
Nah,
Visually-
Casper had
But
the
yeah, it
strongest
sounds
squad.
like he had the strong. Who was on
Yeah.
AKA
Casper
side?
had the
Yeah.
strongest
Numbers.
squad.
Dallas?
Are you talking
Wait,
about
No,
Numbers,
like,
numbers, yes.
no, like even
No,
like
the-
who, like
I'm
who
saying
is
the
on your
list, the
side?
list
No,
maybe
even
was
then.
the list and then.
No. It was literally AKA, Mbilo, Sharks.
No, but
AKA
Keenan
and
wasn't
his
running
team.
around.
Yeah.
Like Tibbs was there.
Oh, he wasn't like an industry-
he wasn't
industry.
running. He wasn't running around with
No,
names.
it's not
It's just that,
necessarily like
he's
he was
working,
alone.
He's working with like
His-
work.
It's not
work
necessarily
niggas,
like he
you know?
was alone,
Yeah.
but he was with his
Okay,
people.
okay,
He was
okay.
with his
Okay,
band.
I think
he was
yeah.
with his people.
So it's like him and his team.
yeah, right.
Whereas Casper was
and
with
then
like
Casper was
The
with Black
boys, the
Motion.
big boys.
Casper was Black Motion, was
Wow.
with Riky Rick, and like like I just remember being in that section and I was like, God damn, like it's a real thing.
Yes.
It's
So
literally a
the
real
sections
thing.
are staring at
When
each other.
the DJ plays AKA songs, that side is going crazy.
Oh my
When the DJ plays a Riky Rick song, this side is going crazy.
Oh
When
my
the DJ
gosh.
plays a Casper song, this side is going crazy.
What were people in the club doing? Were they like picking sides
They're
too?
enjoying the
They're
whole
picking
thing.
sides too.
Like just
What,
random
bro?
people in the club.
I'd be twerking to all of the songs.
They're picking sides too. It's like
Sides,
it's like
man.
a crazy
It's
thing.
funny.
It's like,
You're
yo,
an equal opportunist twerker.
we here. We here. Like I think we got a picture in there with me, Kamo, Sharks, Fanatic, like with AKA's people, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Oh, but
a
you were
photo.
sitting with Casper's people.
So
Yeah,
you
I
went
was
over
sitting
to?
with
Did you walk over and go take a picture on the other
No,
side?
they walked over to us.
Oh.
Wait,
Fanatic,
what?
Fanatic, Mpilo, Sharks, they were with us.
Oh.
Right? Because we're all family. Like, we all know each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, didn't you feel like, okay, now we must be? Didn't you feel like, oh, I must like stare them down or something?
It was more like it was
you're
more
just
like
picking up on the
it was
energy.
more like we know they got a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but we not.
Yeah, we
It's
not.
entertaining
But
to
so
see.
everyone else is just like, look, we just here.
I'm just here to
Yeah,
play.
we
I'm
here.
just here to
You know what I'm
twerk.
saying? But it's like we know they
I would definitely
got a
be that
problem.
person.
You know what I'm saying? But like we got a photo from that night. But I met him.
Let's see the
I
photo.
met-
Can you send us the photo?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. But I was just saying, like, yo, from that time, that's when I knew, like, yo, this SA hip hop shit,
It's real life. It's real.
it's real
It's
life.
real life.
And this is like
You know what I'm saying?
and this
When
all
Keenan-
started with you having a general
when
admission
AKA,
ticket.
rest in peace, when he left the club, like there was almost a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Almost.
When he left, he had a bottle of Ace of Spades in his hands, walking with like six
Wait, there was
bouncers.
Ace at that time, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, like it was six
on,
bouncers around him. He pointed at Casper.
What?
And
Yeah.
it was literally like this.
At least it didn't end like
thing
Drake
where it
and
was
Chris
like,
yeah,
Brown,
look.
where like people were throwing bottles at each
Yo,
other.
will say-
I promise you,
light skin
that
battle.
shit was real.
Battle of the
That
light.
shit was real.
I will
dog.
say, like, look, as much as people had bad blood and all that stuff, like, shout out to SA when it comes to rap beef, we don't make it escalate to something.
Yeah, like
stupid
let's just chill out, bro.
like
Yeah.
USA and UK and
But
stuff.
that's because
like
everyone comes
Yeah,
from
why we
private
killing each
schools.
other?
I
low-key.
don't know,
Why-
man. I think I have an opinion about
No,
that.
like even
Tell
if
us,
we,
please. I actually
even
wanna
if
know.
we even if we clap each other, like
I want to know
that's
the
like-
opinion. I want to know the
about-
opinion. Yeah.
I think it's really about that, dog.
Like we really
Niggas really did hate each other on that level.
No,
Yeah.
but
And,
murder.
And
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
what,
who got
what,
murdered then? Who got murdered then?
No, but that's what
How?
I'm saying. Like,
What are we saying?
He's
I'm
saying
saying
he's
what I'm
comparing
saying
it
is that-
to
is that
the SA. I mean, to the American
with
and UK
with
beef.
American beef.
Yeah, we don't have like
Kill each other.
shootouts.
UK beefs,
Yeah.
like guys can clap each
obviously
other
it
up
won't
and
be
down.
that hectic, but
Like,
I
people
mean,
slap each other and shit like that.
I feel like it's still the same thing.
I mean,
I
our
don't know,
industry's
man.
still young. Who knows where it will go?
I feel like it's still the same thing.
Yeah, no.
dog.
What do you mean? Who knows where
AK's
it goes,
murders
guys?
I'm
as a-
joking.
haven't been
We're trying to be
found till
positive.
this day.
We are plus
To
27.
this
We're
day.
sending
Didn't
out
they
a
resolve
I'm
positive
joking.
message.
People
out
must
there.
definitely not
AK's murderers
do that.
still haven't been found till this day.
I feel like, but
To
they
this day.
didn't.
To
they,
this day.
guys,
There's
didn't-
new
didn't
developments
AKA
in
and
the
Casper
case.
resolve things before he passed away.
Not so much.
No.
But
they didn't.
Thereafter,
Wait, is there an innuendo going on here?
Casper did reach out to his family. He did kick it with his OG and
There
stuff
wasn't-
like that.
Perfect alibi. No, I'm joking.
No, they were in the club together, bro.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna think about
Look,
it.
okay. Anyway, guys, as much as this has been intriguing, we are over
is it there?
our
Are you sure?
time limit.
That-
Editorial
Guys,
has
go
got
to
a
it.
meeting. She's been pulling back
She didn't go.
for hours. I'm joking, but no,
I didn't go. I
also-
cancelled it.
Also,
You guys are too important.
we have to
Okay.
give was it production something that they can work with. They're busy guys, these guys. So Kiki, if you Well, let the people know.
Let the people
what
know
they've been watching.
What they've been
And
watching.
where they can watch it
And where
again.
they can watch it again.
And then also who we are.
And who we are.
And then also that your editorial is the dopest homie you've ever met. Are you gonna repeat that? No, you haven't.
You know, because you're paying a check, so I'm gonna say like, guys, we love editorial. We love editorial. Raise your hands if you love editorial, guys. Oh, raise your hands if you love editorial, guys.
Yo, if you guys, there's actually like 20 people behind these cameras, and
Everyone's
all their hands are up.
I want to say
It's crazy.
I don't know. I didn't see everybody's hands raised.
Yeah, no.
Thank you so much for
I think
coming.
there's some
Sorry,
people losing
editorial.
jobs.
Editorial. This is cool down, yeah?
I'll tell you later.
Thank
baby,
you
who
so
didn't
much
raise
for
their hand.
coming. Please let us know what your social media is, anything that you're working on right now that we need to know, to look forward to,
All right.
or
Oh, this might
manifesting.
be messing up your shot.
Shout out. My name is Hopemasta.
Yes.
You can catch me at Hopemasta on Instagram,
Period.
on
How do you
any
spell
other
Hopemasta?
social. Hopemasta.
Master.
There you
Not
go.
ER.
Master.
Please say the A.
Hopemasta. All right. Still producing your favorite hits.
Period.
Yeah, man. I'm working on my own solo project.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm working with SPK.
SPK, shout out.
Keep it in the
I'm working
family.
with Sizwe
Yeah.
Alakine.
Guys, can we put up a picture of SBK during this time? I've got a picture I want you to put up. I'll give it to you.
Oh, when he was playing,
Oh.
on the rugby.
Yeah.
Wow,
Shout
guys.
out. I'm working with SPK. I'm working with Sizwe Alakine.
Period.
I'm working with Kandy Koated music.
Period.
Nice. Where the boats ride.
Where the
What about
boats are at
Dizzy Mugs,
University. Shout out Dizzy Mugs.
Hey.
We go way
Period.
back. We go way back.
How back? How back
But
was
yeah,
this?
man. Like, follow me on all social media platforms. It's Hopemasta. Shout out to Plustwoseven. Shout out
Yes.
to that Loud podcast. Shout out to Kiara, the best podcast
Host
host,
ever.
who always pitches up. I really
Unlike some other
appreciate
people.
that. Shout out to the production guys. Shout out to Vui. Shout out to Relay. Shout out to Hype 1108.
My heart is so
everybody
warm
in the
right now.
world.
Shout out to
Shout out to Nikki.
Plustwoseven.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj
Really
for
else. Did you say
believing,
anything else?
yo, for making me believe in female rap
And bringing
Appreciate
fat
it.
asses to the game.
and bringing
Real fat asses.
and bringing chubby women to the
Chubby?
forefront.
my
Women
chubby.
with fat asses. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's your boy Hopemasta. I'm out here.
Yeah. Yo, catch us next week.